Hey guys, it's Julia and welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be doing a video basically talking about my favorite books that I've read so far this year, and we just hit June, so I wanted to share my halfway point. And I was going through, like, there was a couple that stuck out to me, like, yes, that's been my favorite this year, but there were some that I had to like go back and just double check that I even read them this year. But I came to a conclusion that I haven't read that many books that I've given high ratings this year. I guess since this is my second year avidly reading, I've become a bit more critical and just knowing what I like and what I don't like. And I kind of want to do on ratings and things like that soon. I want to do a video on that. But basically I have 5 books here to show you that none of these even got 5 stars. The closest has been 4.25, I think. But I'm just saying, these are my favorite so far this year. Also, some of these may get kicked off the list, yeah, probably, but it's also not what I enjoyed reading the most at the time. It's also what is going to stick out to me at the end of the year. Like, what am I going to remember? Like, what story am I going to remember by the end of the year? Out of all the books I read in the year, what story am I going to remember that has impacted me the most by the end of the year? Also, yes, pure enjoyment. What book did I just enjoy reading and that I really enjoyed and that has stuck with me? You know, but let's just get into it. Fifth book I have here to show you guys is The Virgin Suicides by Jeffrey Eugenides, and I did only give this book like a 3.5 stars, but it is like, I just still think about it, and the writing was amazing and it just impacted me in such a way, and I just really enjoyed reading it, and it was really tough to read, but it was like really bizarre. So yeah, this for sure. Next is actually a short story, and that is The Grown Up by Gillian Flynn. I wasn't sure if I wanted to include a short story in this video, but I really enjoyed reading this book. Like, I was kind of putting it off. I don't know, I just was like, I started reading it at one point and I was like, but like then I picked it up on my iPad. I flew through it. I loved it so much. I know why people kind of are iffy about it because of the ending, but what a successful story. Oh my gosh, this book, like, I've never, like, when I read this, I had never been so invested in a story in a really long time, so I was so happy to just jump right into this. So yeah, definitely The Grown Up by Gillian Flynn. Basically, I'm going to be talking about Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. I did love this, obviously, but I had problems with the ending. Of course I did. But if I could dismiss my problems, I would, but like, I can't ignore the ending and my issues with it. But overall, such a fun book, and I'm so happy to be back with everybody. So yeah. Next up, I have one that I just read. I don't know how it snuck its way onto this list. I don't know. I mentioned it in my like last 4 videos, but it's The Merchant of Venice by William Shakespeare. I really enjoyed this so much. I was so surprised that I liked this so much. But yeah, I really did. I really did. I would recommend this very much so. And coming in at number 1, my favorite book so far this year has been Brain on Fire by Susanna Cahalan. So happy to say that. I did originally listen to this on audiobook and I loved this. I've never, like, usually with audiobooks I get distracted. I'm like, where am I in this book? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention or whatever. But this, I would just sit there for like 3 hours and listen to it, which I've never been able to do with another audiobook. Like, I can't just sit there and do nothing, if you know what I mean. This one, I would sit there for like 2-3 hour periods and just read it. I just enjoyed it so much. So there you guys have it. These are my favorite books that I've read so far this year. Again, before I put these on like my top list of the whole entire year, near the end of the year, I'll probably reread some of them, and some of them may get kicked off, some of them won't, but overall, these have been my favorites so far this year. And yeah, hopefully I'm not forgetting anything because I tend to do that. But let me know down below some books that you guys have really enjoyed this year, and I'll see you guys next time with a new video. Bye.